Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, naturewithxsteffi. I'm here today because I want to make something for myself. I want to sew myself a kind of dress because I've been lately really stuck with work and only sewing something for work for you to buy, and so I decided I want to make something for myself because I'm invited next weekend to a little concert, a little talent show, a private one, which will be probably really fun. And I thought I could make something for myself, and this would be the perfect time when, so I can actually wear this new piece of clothing that I have. I know, or you will know that my videos are kind of a little bit different. They're a little weird. They're much improvised. I hope you will like this video and maybe you get some inspiration for yourself, that you will make a dress or your own clothing piece and the next time for yourself too. Let's get into it. So I have this whole box full of this pattern books, like really a lot, really old ones. The eldest is from 1974 because I got them at a thrifting secondhand charity shop. Charity shop. I got this pattern book. This is from, let me see, 1995, and one particular dress was caught my eyes. This is that one. It's a dress. You can close it with buttons, and at the end it do not have buttons, so you have like the leg free. And I can show you shortly the pattern. This is it. And there we have the, I'm not sure if that's the right one because I need C and I'm not sure where C is on these two pieces. So I really want to sew this piece because I think it looks really kind of the summer vibe when it's getting hot, and it's something that I've never had. It's something new, and I think it will look pretty cool, or so I hope. And I'm not sure if I have enough like paper to trace this pattern, but if not, I have to improvise and just take normal paper to do that. And I not only have a box full of these pattern books, I also have, that's an IKEA box. I'm sorry, we moved a lot, so I'm full of, can I show you? Fabric. These fabrics, I especially took them aside from my business fabrics because these ones I want to use only for my projects. This is a new bought one because I thought I would do something to my car, because this is actually for furniture fabric. And then I have some other pieces like this piece because I made a bag out of it, and I thought I could use that to make myself a little top or something because it's still intact. This is also bought that I had from my graduation dress, or I used it, some linen scraps. And then we have this, I'm not sure which fabric I'm going to use for this dress, but that would pretty look cool, but that's more like a ring things because it has those little flowers, and this is actually from a secondhand ownership. From a secondhand thrift charity shop, and I'm always lucky to get these kind of fabrics there, because I think, is it, because these are usually, yes, these fabrics are usually meant to be curtains, but it's pretty fabric, and I think it's also cotton, so it's not like the synthetic fibers that synthetic fabric fibers that you usually get. So I really like that one, but I think I'm not going with that for that kind of pattern. But I have some more out. This is another from the pullover bag, because I have this. This is like some little blue flowers, but I'm not sure if I have enough of it. But this would be pretty because it's light, and I like to wear light clothes and not like the black ones. So I'm really like, in my opinion, I really like these pattern books too, because they're older, and they have like those fancy patterns with all those colorful bright colors. Maybe I'm taking that one, I'm not sure, but I also have another one from that that's not the exactly one, but it's similar. It has these brownish blooms, but I think it's not for that meant, because when you see something and you think of the pattern, then you think, would it suit the pattern? And then it's like, no, it wouldn't. So we take that aside. What we have, we also got this kind of fabric, but pretty not use it. I think I'm really going for this one, because also when I looked at the fabric, I had this looked at the pattern, I had this fabric in my mind. So let's see if I have enough, and if I do, I will, well, sew this whole thing. So now on to this little booklet. So, and I figured it out because I've never worked with pattern from a magazine or what kind of thing that is. So I was really confused and angry that I couldn't find the right pattern, because on here you see there are a lot of it. There are all the patterns from here, like these are four pages, and all the patterns which are in here are on there, and so it's really chaotic. But then my mom told me about this page, and this is the beginning, because I thought only like that one was necessarily, but it's that one. And you see there is that I need the pattern piece C in red. So there are also like this kind, there's blue and red, and then I need to find the C one, that's A and B, and then I need that one. Yeah, there we have it, it's C. And 3, 2, and then you also see here the pieces I need, that's 3 to 7, so I need to search for that. If you're wondering why I'm laying on the floor, it's the best to talk with you without doing something, because I just set up my camera like that it films with the back camera. So if you see slight quality difference, it's because it's the back camera. And well, so I'm just going to lay down the trace paper and search for the pattern and stuff like that, so you won't see my face directly, but you see what I'm doing. Great. Yeah, 3 to 7. I need to measure my measurements first because I'm not sure. And on here I'm not sure if you see that on head or not, like a handstand. You see the pattern. This is like 7, 6, 5, 5 and 5A, because I need to like put them together. 4. I need to measure that. Oh my god. 6, 5, 4, 3. And where is... no, that's it. 3 to 7 it said. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need to put that also to... And I need to measure that. I'm not sure if I can do that right, but we will try. And here are the sizes. The European sizes actually. So I need to look which size is which and how I can do it correctly and take the correct size, of course. Yeah, there we have it, and there's like the measurement tablet. So I will just do that and then see you. The best thing about sewing your own clothes are probably that you can make the clothes that they like fit you, not like this usual size, like I'm not sure if my face is camera, with like extra small, small, medium, large. If you have like me different measurements in those different sizes, not only one size, not the ideal size, but like my body is just built that way, and I think that's nothing to be ashamed of, because that's something that commonly happens, that you want to take a small because you usually take that, but then maybe your butt is too big for it, and then you need to take a medium or even a large, but even that do not fit you because you're just like in between. And I think if you sew your own clothes, it's just the best, because you can really make the clothes fit your type of body with your measurements, and you do not have like to struggle to fit in a top because it fits like here and it fits like there, but it do not fit here. So I think that's kind of a positive point about sewing your own clothes, even if it takes up time. But if you like the clothes then and you wear them like 5 to 10 years, it's probably worth it more than spend 20 euros on a dress and that never have fit you correctly. I think I will just take the 40. I have lots of dresses that are 40, 36 or 38, or even extra small. But the thing is, I buy most of my stuff secondhand, so I don't really know my size. I just try it on, and if it fits, I'm buying it, and if not, I'm not. But this is actually something you should do too. Like, do not look at the size, just look if it's fit you or not. Search it on here. I will just leave it as it is and just search it. So here you see me how I wanted to start tracing the pattern, and then I had no idea if the seam allowance is in it or not. So I did a lot of calculation thingy and then looked on an old pattern from school if there were the seam allowance included, and no, the seam allowance is usually not in the pattern included and is usually around 1.5 centimeters unless it says otherwise. That's totally not funny because, well, I did cut out these two pieces and I do not have any more of this kind of transparent pattern trace paper. for pattern trace paper. Only have this left, but this is too small for any kind of other stuff. So I need to deal with this, and this is not good because this is not transparent, not at all, and so I will struggle to get my pattern on here. Do I like it? No. Do I have any other choice? No, because I kind of want to make the dress today, like finish it today, so I need to get my tape the piece of papers together. Whoopsie doopsie. Put the pieces together like I for 3A is need to like I have to put these pages together to get 3A, because 3A will then be put together with 3 on here. There will be put 3A together because it's such a long pattern. I'm going to take my phone and put my phone under it with the flashlight, so I have light from down there, and then just trace it. It will take pretty much longer, but it's the safest way to do this. So I need my phone. You will see when I'm done with this whole thing. Hi, I'm back. I just, like, as you see, I cut out all the 5 pattern pieces, cut them all out, even with normal paper. Now the problem is where did the and this fabric is, there are 2 pieces, but not even one piece is long, not even one of them is long enough to fit the length of the pattern. I could do a shorter dress, of course, but I'm not like in the mood for a short dress, and then even I would know if the fabric I have is enough for it or not. Yeah, this is the dress that I want, and I actually like the length, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this now, if I have enough fabric that I can even make it today, if I have another fabric that I would like, but as in the beginning I do not like a lot of them. Great thing that I did not put my fabric box away just yet. Oh my god, I forgot that I had this, and I actually did not want to use it at first, but I'm not sure how it will look like. There will be definitely enough fabric, but I'm not sure if I want it. It looked good on me. I do not want to expose anything private on YouTube actually. Now I need to look if it would look good. Does it look good on me? If it has like, how is it? It has like a V. I do not know, but it would also look cool. Because it has this nice flowers on it. It's flower my grandma used to plant it in front of her house. I'm making this dress. My decision is final, but this is definitely going to work with it. I'm excited right now, so maybe you see that I'm a little bit happy. A little bit excited too how it's going to turn out. So now I'm going to make the dress with this fabric, because there is much more on it. I'm excited. But I'm going to show you the buttons that because we need, how much do we need? I do not know. We need 8 buttons. I could do 9 too, seeing on how it closes, because I'm not a person that like only closes there but lower, so I have to see. These buttons look cool. Can you see them? I'm not sure. I always want to see if I see them. I have always. Those are beautiful. Can I? Is this focused? They're pretty beautiful. These look pretty cool. We also have these ones. Ah, these are the brown of the. But I need to see. Is there like kind of measurement how? I need 8 of them, so I'm not sure. Is there like a measurement for the buttons? No, you can just put any buttons you like. These. Do you see them? I'm not sure. If you're choosing buttons or if you're buying one, because you can also buy them, of course, it's great to have like a piece of fabric that you can just see if it would match. These would look okay on it. Maybe these. Also going away from the camera, so you see this more. They would look okay, but we have 8 of them. They would look cool too. This is like a more light brownish, not with the dark thing. I have 5. That is not cool. Actually do like a little mix, like 4 of them and 4 of the other kind of buttons. So if I take 4 of them, then I would need 4 of another kind of buttons, like these 2. I would not use them. Remember that I said that I do not use these two buttons together. Well, I will use them together because it matches perfectly. I've got 5 of them. I've got 5 of these big ones. I actually need 8, but I want maybe I want it to be like a little bit more buttoned up, because at the end it's like no buttons. So I've got 5 of these and 4 of these. I'm going to show you how it looks. This is like how it's going to look. Like it would look like this, and then the other buttons would come. So I decided my buttons. I have my fabric. And I have my motivation. And I'm so excited to start sewing this dress, this button-up dress. See you after lunch. I feel like a vlogger holding my tripod thingy in my hand. Like I got a vlog camera. And this is like weird. Hi, I'm back from the lunch break, and now I'm on to sewing this dress. I'm so excited actually. I hope it turns out as good as I think it will. Otherwise I'm going to cry at the end of the day if it doesn't. The fact that I have this fabric and it has why do I do not know that word? It's wrinkles. Faux snow. It's wrinkles. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to iron this fabric, like this first piece. As I mentioned several times, these are 2 pieces, but I will start with 1 and look that I can get out of this one as much as possible, because do not waste good fabric, please do not. So we'll iron them and then just lay it on the fabric here, and I'll see you right back. Well, you know what I did? I did iron. It's bad. This is like folded in the middle, and then again, because I actually need this edge for the pattern, and now we're just going to lay it down and cut out the pattern and see if I need the second piece of the curtain, the second part of the curtain, but I think I will need it, but let's see. we will see each other when I have cut out all the pieces. Like I'm just going to trace it and then trace another line for the seam and then just cut it at the seam, and yeah, we will see each other then. Well, I just turned on the light so I can see the markings better, but as you see I switched, I flipped the fabric to the left side, which means you can say the ugly side, so I can see the markings better, and it's also better for sewing it together because you always sew right on right. I think I need like the second piece too, because I want all of them to be in this direction and not like that, because it would match with the pattern, since the pattern is also like lengthwise and not the other side. So I'm going to cut this out, then also cut out of this fabric the little collar thing, like 7, and then I will cut these pieces out of the second fabric because they do not fit on here, so I have to use the second fabric so to get it perfect. Well, hi, as you see, I had to turn on my lights because it's getting a little bit dark outside. So it's now around 8 p.m. and I started at 8 a.m. But today is Sunday and I don't want to like stress myself, especially not with my private projects because they have like no time limit actually. But what I did is just cut out all the pieces that I need for my dress. So we got, which one is that? This is from the second fabric, from the second curtain. This is like 4, and as you remember we need 3 to 7. This is 4. Then here we have 6. I still need like to copy all things that I traced down here in chalk on the other side, because we have two pieces of each of them. Then here we have, I'm not sure what part is, oh, I think that is 5, this long piece, which is folded in the middle, still need the other side with the trace, with the chalk markings, so I can actually sew it properly. Then we got little piece number 7, and if this piece, like also it's like twice it, so it's twice. I can show it to you. No, I can't. Ah, there we have it. It's twice. Also need the markings on the other side, as well as I think something on first page too. I also have like these 2 things. I'm going to use them as bias tape, if it's called like that, when you just like put it in here and then like put it there. I think that's bias tape. Just made of the same fabric, which I'm going to use for the armpits later on. I still need to clean up my room a little bit, especially from the fabrics grabbed from the bias tape because I messed up once. But I'm just going to tidy up my room, put those pattern fabric pieces away so my cat does not dig in it because she likes digging in fabric, especially my boxes. But I have all the pieces, so I'm just going to tidy up, put the fabric pieces away, put the other stuff away where it belongs to, and then probably head to bed. Pretty sure I will finish it by Saturday, where I have this little event. Yeah. See you soon, I guess. Hi, welcome back. It's now Friday, and no, this is not a nightgown, this is just a dress I got at the flea market. Thank you. So I'm going to start to sew the dress. Here I have the fabric and my little instruction. I need actually just to sew everything together, like all the pieces. Yeah, that is to do first step. Second step is then just do the end of this so that is nice and neat. Okay, then I need to sew on part 7, and this is for like the back of it, like there should be like on here. And then we need to like make the collar, like just fold it over and sew it on again. I'm probably also doing like this down here, and then we have the armholes, the armpit holes. Yeah, where we need those little bias tape, if it's the right word for it, we just make it also a neat end. When I have done the armpit holes, I just need to make the buttonholes and then just sew in the button. But I think that's the easiest step here. Yeah. So see you in some time after I had some breakfast, and then I'm going straight into sewing. So I'll be right back. Hi, so I will start with sewing the complete back piece and the complete front piece together. So I have the 2 front pieces and the 1 back piece, and then I'm going to like sew front and back together. So, and then probably just sew the shoulder seam. So I guess let's get into it. So here I am just ironing on a fleece line to strengthen certain parts of the dress. Make sure to always sew the right pieces together. Get yourself a fabric matching sewing silk and bobbin thread. Prepare the sewing machine and start sewing. Make an end seam on here, because in the next process, or after I've done the side seams, I need to sew the shoulder parts, and this part, like the strengthened part, is going to be folded over, that it's going to be sewn like this. Yeah, a little bit better put together, but it will be sewn like this, because this is just the strength part for the, how are you going to say, for the buttons and the buttonholes. So I'm going to make here an end seam, and then I will just sew it together. And just before I forgot, I have this little collar part for the back of it. and I'm going to make the end seams like I think here and here an end seam too, because I'm just using the machine so I don't have to switch up after it. I forgot something too, because this collar part that I just showed is going to be at the back of it, and I should like sew it in with the shoulders. So I'm going to make an end seam in here, not at the ends, in here, and then I'm going to see this part. This is the back part. Then I'm just going to sew this one here on, then just flip it over and then make a little seam, just sew over it a bit so it holds. I'm going to end seam this, end seam the other two parts from the front, and then I'm going to sew this on so I can sew it in with the shoulders later, and then I'm going to sew the front pieces together with the back piece. As I said, this is now a really nice color, as you see. So, where is it now? Okay. So as you see, I made this color pretty neat. I actually love it because it turned out pretty good. I've never done it before, so I'm pretty proud of myself. The backside, and now we're going to select the pieces together. Just putting my chair a little bit away. No, cat, no! But it would look like this, and I think it looks really cool. Pick it on the back. Yeah, this is just because I haven't fixated in the front, or otherwise. Maybe I should try it on too. How do I look like? It fixed actually pretty nice, because even if I eat something, I still have like a pinned a little bit away, like 2 to 3 centimeters, because I feel a little bit more comfortable that way, because it really started away, and now it's like would be like that. I'm going to alter this right now before I'm sewing the shoulder parts. Notice that you didn't see like the end of it. I don't really love with this pattern. It's from 80s, 90s. I'm not sure. I look cool. Maybe I need to let my hair down. Don't I look cool? Oh my god, it feels so arrogant, but I don't know. Someone is smoking. I haven't changed, as you can see. Oh, it just changed quickly. I've changed. Now let's look at the parts where I where are my needles? What did I put? Oh, here I put the needles in. So you can see, I will alter it. So hi, I just tried it on again. It looks cute. Do not mind that because that is going to be like inside like that. It looks pretty cool, need to say it. So should probably hold it like that if I'm putting it on YouTube. So I'm just going to, like, the next step are the shoulder parts. So the next step are the shoulders, like sewing them together, and then we have to make all the seams, like putting them aside, making the armpit holes. For that I have these two pieces. I'm going to show it like this is like, could also use bias tape, but I'm making it out of that fabric because it matches. Of course it does. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing this exactly as I did before with the behind piece here, shoulders, then all the other seams, like I'm going to iron that down too, and the end of it, like just to cut it all same length, putting it like 1 and then 2 and then just sew it down. That is the next part, like shoulders, all the ends of it, like also here, or yeah, here too. And I think what's then, okay, yeah, just going to do that, and then I'm going to make the armpit holes, the armpits, yes, and then we're almost done. Then we just need the buttons. So this is how it looks like. I turned it inside out and ironed it. It looks, this is the outside and this is the inside. With sewing the seams here, pretty on both sides, I can actually sew the shoulders together. So now I have sewn the shoulder parts, as you see, and it looks really neat, and I'm so proud of myself. So as you see, I've put it on the mannequin, but still it isn't finished. The next step that I'm going to do is to make on these fabric pieces and seams on it, like separate ones that I can just iron later on better, that it lays better, that it all is then a little bit better, looks better. I think it looks absolutely stunning even from the back. The thing that I'm going to do right now is make these seams all pretty, and I'm going to make the end of the dress also with like just folding it twice and then just sew over it. Now, I'm done with all the seams inside. As you can see, I flattened it out, I ironed it flat out. As you can see, closer look up. Now, the only thing to do is down here, I'm just going to cut it a little bit. As you can see, it's really uneven. And then we got the armpit holes and of course the buttons. I'm almost done. I have now this little seam. I haven't filmed any of it, but I have now this little neat seam at the bottom of the dress, and we are now the third last part, because the last and the second last part are the buttonholes and sewing on the buttons, but the third last part is the armpit holes. So let's get into it. These two stripes or the bias tape weren't in the pattern. You had to cut it out by yourself, and now I need to iron them in half, pin or sew them slightly down, and then sew them on the armpit holes. Hi, I'm back. It's Saturday in the morning. Let me see. It's 7 a.m. in the morning, and now I want to finish the dress. I already have like the armpit holes ready to sew, and now I'm just going to sew them, and I will show you all the process to finish armpit holes, and then we're going to like make the buttonholes and sew on the buttons. So let's do it. So as you see, I just finished the armpit holes. There we have it, and on the other side as well. But now I'm going to make the buttons. Just for you to know, I'm going to mark the buttons. As I said, I have these little buttons here. They're all around the same size. Going to mark how long I need the buttons to be, and then I'm going to make the buttonholes, and afterwards I'm going to sew in the buttons. But I'm just going to show you a video clip of me sewing the buttonholes and a little trick on how you can just open the buttonholes without destroying your seam from the buttonhole that you've sewn. Kind of like that. So I just sew all the 9 buttonholes that I wanted to have, because on this plan there are 8 buttons, but I want 9th button too, so I've did that. And now I'm just going to show you how you're going to open up a buttonhole without cutting into the fabric. You need a little pin, like a needle, and your little seam dissolver thing. I'm starting with the first one on here. I'm just going to go a little bit down so we have a nicer view. You take your needle and you put it at the end or the beginning on one side of the buttonhole, and I see that it is before this line, so before the buttonhole ends. And then you can just like put it in. You can just like rip it open really carefully, and then you can't go further because the needle is holding you back. And then you just put it on the other side of the buttonhole and just open up that as well. And there you have your perfectly open up buttonhole. Where's the button? And buttonholes are like I use just like the button and then draw a line up on top and on the bottom, because buttonholes are like, do not make it too big buttonhole, because the button really, you need to like squeeze it through, because the buttonhole is going to enlarge with the time, the more often you're putting your button through. So it should be like the size of the button really, so it can like just go through. Let's sew on this button. So wait, where is it? I have like my little markings here, and now I'm going to sew on with a needle and the same thread that I've sewed the whole dress, the button.